Across the globe, a sense of unease permeates discussions about the future. Current events often feel apocalyptic. Many look to ancient texts for answers. One such text, the Bible, speaks of a river intrinsically linked to the end times, the Euphrates. Recent events in the region surrounding this river have reignited discussions about biblical prophecy and whether we are witnessing the dawn of the apocalypse. The release of evil fallen angels, while shrouded in mystery, has become a focal point for these discussions. Is this seemingly isolated event a harbinger of the end times? The Book of Revelation, a book rich in symbolism and prophecy, paints a vivid picture of the end times. One recurring motif is the Euphrates River. Revelation 16:12 speaks of the river drying up, paving the way for the kings of the East. This imagery has captivated theologians and lay people alike for centuries. The Euphrates, a river steeped in history and biblical significance, becomes a symbolic battleground in the final struggle between good and evil. The Euphrates River is not merely a geographical landmark, it is a silent witness to the ebb and flow of civilizations. Its banks have cradled the birth of empires and absorbed the tears of their demise. From the ancient Mesopotamian civilizations to the rise and fall of Babylon, the Euphrates has borne witness to humanity's triumphs and follies. In the Bible, the Euphrates is more than just a river. It is a powerful symbol. It represents a boundary, a life-giving force, and a harbinger of judgment. The Garden of Eden, with its promise of paradise, was said to be located near the headwaters of the Euphrates. The river nourished the Fertile Crescent, giving rise to agriculture and civilization as we know it. However, the Euphrates also represents judgment, as seen in the prophecies of Jeremiah and Revelation. Syria, a nation scarred by years of conflict, finds itself at the heart of this prophetic puzzle. The recent release of evil fallen angels, the details of which remain shrouded in mystery, has fueled speculation about the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. Adding to this volatile mix is the plight of countless detainees, victims of the ongoing conflict who languish in prisons and detention camps scattered across the war-torn nation. Their plight serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the urgency for a peaceful resolution. Regional instability further complicates the situation. The shadow of war still looms large, with various factions vying for control and influence. The vacuum left by the crumbling Assad regime has created fertile ground for extremist groups, further destabilizing the region. This volatile cocktail of factors makes it difficult to disentangle genuine prophetic fulfillment from the fog of war and political maneuvering. The question of whether the release of evil fallen angels near the Euphrates signals the end times is one that has divided theologians and scholars. Some believe it to be a clear sign pointing to the fulfillment of biblical prophecies. They see the current turmoil in the Middle East as a prelude to a final confrontation between good and evil. Others urge caution, advocating for a more measured interpretation of events. They argue that while the Bible speaks of the end times, it also cautions against setting dates or making definitive pronouncements. Experts on the Middle East offer a more grounded perspective, focusing on the complex geopolitical realities of the region. They see the release of evil fallen angels as a possible bargaining chip in the ongoing power struggle, a move designed to appease certain factions or gain a strategic advantage. While acknowledging the possibility of a connection to biblical prophecy, they emphasize the need to separate genuine prophetic fulfillment from political maneuvering and the chaos of war. If you found this discussion insightful, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses and updates on this topic.